Okay,
Okay.
so we'll give them one chance to re-rack it. If they're going to get stupid in the first 3 laps, we'll give you one mulligan, and then that's it. You're stuck until the stage break, and we'll catch you up then. So each of the stages, uh, so before lap 40, we'll have one yellow in the first 5 laps, and then before
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's running of the big show, the Race-A-Versary 150. This is the third Race-A-Versary that they are holding. I do apologize for the no sound there. I didn't want you all to miss qualifying, so I started it while I was discussing things with Ray for the full details of tonight's race here at Michigan. Currently, it looks like we're going to have about 43 drivers here tonight. This is going to be a big field. Right now, we're taking a look at Landon Gentry in that number 33. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the Big Show, uh, listen, the Big Show is one of my favorite races of the month. They do all month long. The Big Show puts on these races where they can race against each other, get to feel each other, feel how each other drives around one another. These guys don't have to worry about damage, but they do have to worry about tire wear, and they've got to worry about gas. So there is strategy in this. Uh, I believe that the reason for no damage is, you have a big field of 43 drivers. You want them all to be there at the end with a shot at this. And money is on the line tonight. Looks like they got about $500 in total here for the purse. Looks like winner is going to take home. Got my notes here. Winner's going to take home 125. Second place is going to take home $50. Or I'm sorry, is that right? Yes. And then third, fourth, fifth going to take home 20. Fifth through 10th, believe they're going to take home $10. Stage winners get $10. Pole setter gets $10. Fastest lap $10. So a lot of money to be won here. Stages are going to be at 40, 80, and 120. They are going to have to um, they're going to have to make green flag pit stops because they're only really giving them cautions if you know if something major happens. Typically, what the Big Show likes to do is green flag racing, get everybody through the stage. You start stage two, everybody gets their lap back, so everybody will be on back. Fresh, clean start. Um, also, new rule or different than what you'd be used to seeing on NASCAR. Uh, Here, they're not using the restart zone at Michigan. They're gonna when the pace car drops down to pit road, they're gonna start. The leader's gonna take them up to 90 miles an hour and then go. But everybody's got to stay double wide all the way through one and two. This is to prevent people kind of diving down into turn one and possibly blowing through, not able to keep that car on that inside lane. And you risk when you do something like that, you risk you just risk a big wreck happening when somebody tries to get down in there, for lack of a better term, I'll say. But just really want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. Um, what is so unique about the Big Show is, and Tim, of course, look at that, Timothy Pope to the top of the leaderboard. Expect nothing less. Charles Fletcher right now, William number 67, second place right now with a 38.73, and Timothy Pope ran a 73 point or 70. Man, I cannot hold on. 38.73 is what Charles ran. Timothy Pope ran a 38.72, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Timothy Pope is gonna be one of those guys you're gonna want to watch tonight because there will be a lot of speed coming out of that number 728. And look at that, Heath Rutherford jumps to the top of the leaderboard with a 38.71. Man, just edges out Timothy Pope there in that number 728. And if I'm not mistaken, everybody told me that Heath really wants an interview. So him coming out here on the pole uh, puts him right where he needs to be. As these guys are getting ready couple more guys qualifying. Just going through here. Looks like Ray Garcia is out on the track right now. Currently P12. Just finished ran a 38.78. Greg Blazin just finished his. Jonah Long. Um, Looks like he's warming up the tires. And looks like just about everybody's qualified. 35 drivers here tonight. They are going to have to be careful on pit road because black flags will not be cleared for speeding down pit road. So that's going to be a very crucial aspect when they come down for those green flag pit stops. It's going to be a wild one here at Michigan. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a look here. Right now, Jonah is the only one on track. Qualifying will be ending here shortly. Over here, practicing his drifting, I want to say. So we're going to go ahead and pull down Heath. Hey, Heath, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Listen. Now, they said you wanted a lot of interviews tonight, but you just had to go out there and put yourself on the pole. So I had to talk to you. What, when you come to Michigan in these, first off, let me ask, how much practice do you do here every month for these big show races?
I practiced the whole month basically. Just got done every cup car race that we had possible and just got better every single time.
That's awesome. I'm telling you, I constantly see you guys in here working the whole month, putting races together, getting a good group of guys together, and kind of also testing out what Ray has done with the chassis. What is going to be your big takeaway here tonight to bring home the victory? Like, what are you going to have to do to make sure you can bring it home?
Hold off a lot of these guys and save my tires and just not get wrecked.
Awesome. Well, good luck. Congratulations on the pole position. I know it's I never know. For me, it's like I never know. Do I want to start up front? Do I want to start in the back? It's like it's difficult, because you never know what's going to happen here. But good luck tonight, and I'm sure we'll talk to you throughout the night.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Heath. That was Heath Rutherford there, sitting on the pole position. See if we can't get. We're gonna drag Ray in here. Hey, Ray, it's Tim in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I copy.
Hey, man. So tonight, Race-A-Versary number 3, 150 laps here at Michigan. What is going to be your main focus tonight? Like, what's going to bring you home the victory tonight?
Tonight, it's going to be focusing on tire wear. Tire wear is very important. Chassis will go tight about halfway through your tire run, and it's going to be important to stay off that wall in the tail end laps of your tire stints. So, watching your own tires and watching the tires with the guy in front of you is going to be very important.
Awesome. And if you had to choose someone other than yourself, who are you watching out for here tonight?
I think your top 5 for the race. Obviously, Tim Pope is a 2-time champ here with the Big Show in our Hall of Fame with 2 victories in our big races like this. You got to always count in Landon Gentry, but keep a close eye on Charles Fletcher. Charles Fletcher's been practicing well, 2 poles, 1 win, 5 top 3s, 4 top 5s. Keep an eye out for Chuck Fletcher in the 67. Heath Rutherford is always in the mix. There's one more standout. Let me find him. Keep an eye on Mike Lathan in the 22nd in the number 22 car. And I mean, a lot of these guys are good, but those would be my top 5.
Awesome. Well, any different kind of rules that you want to tell anybody about tonight, or I know
Well,
typically.
tonight's race is 300 miles, 150 laps, 150 laps around this track, and that'll take us to 300 miles. We're going to run 3 stage breaks, one at lap 40, one at lap 80, and one at lap 120. We'll stop for yellow flags.
Oh, I think Ray just got pulled into talking to everybody in the in iRacing, so he just quickly stepped out real quick. He probably heard somebody talking in his ear. So while he does that, um, so yeah, they're gonna have only cautions that are gonna count. They're gonna have one caution between each stage, if it involves the like front 8 people. Am I right, Ray?
Yes, in the last 5 laps of the race, if there's any mix-up with the top 8, meaning they crash into each other or spin, we will go yellow, and we'll stop on a green-white checker. We have 4 of those in the chamber if we need them, by the way.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks, Ray. I wish you the best of luck tonight, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you throughout the race.
Yep. The big show has 10 cars fielded in this race. My RGR team is prepared to race, and we'll see how this month pans out for us. We practiced all month, and it's time to see if we can put our mouths where the money is, so to speak.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you can bring home some cold hard cash tonight.
Right on.
All right. Thanks, Ray.
All right. We'll see you. Talk to you when you need me. Just pull me up if you need me.
Will do. Thanks. That was Ray Garcia, the league admin here at the big show. Well, I'm going to say lead admin. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Over here just throwing titles around. Let's see if I can't get up here. Why does it not show? Where is Heath on my screen? There it is. Why is it not showing him in first place on my screen? Give me 1 second while I restart this scoreboard. Gotta love technology here. Green flag is in the air. Now, don't forget they're supposed to hold that 2x2 situation. It's for some reason still not updating. So I will do my best to keep you up to date to who is where. This happens sometimes. Well, let's see if I can't. Maybe I can fix. Nope. Yeah, I apologize. I'm trying to figure out why the leaderboard is so wild right now. So it's going to make things difficult. I love it. So Heath, it says he's back in 34th. That is incorrect. He is currently sitting P3. Let's try to see who is in front. Cameron. Oh, nope. See, that's not. That's Timothy Pope in first right now. Oh, there we go. I think it finally fixed itself. There we go. Scoreboard is correct now. All is well. So now that we can hone in on what's going to happen here. Currently, right now, Timothy Pope is your leader. The 88 of Krober is in second. Rutherford in third. Your pole sitter, Jamie Shaw, sitting in fourth. Charles Fletcher in fifth. And I was in Discord talking to the guys before the race, and I told them, watch out for Jamie Shaw. He's going to win tonight. So we will see what happens there. Right now you see these guys fanning out. You know, that's one thing that's going to be a huge factor here. Oh, we've got a caution. Not sure what happened. See if we can't find it. Back here in the pack. See if we can't. Looks like it may have happened with Ricky Wittenberg. Not completely sure. Oh, we got a big mess here on the front stretch. Not sure what is happening. Oh, looks like he just didn't get slowed up enough there. Mark Reed, ooh, causes a little bit of a mix-up here under caution. Collects a couple of cars. Oh, man. Back up front, Timothy Pope is your current leader. Trying to go through all of the notes here. If you all can see the second screen that I have full of statistics and information, I'm telling you, it can be quite the doozy. But currently we are 5 laps into this bad boy. So as of right now, it looks like Heath Rutherford is the first driver to take home some cash, getting that pole position. So he'll be taking home $10 as these guys are getting lined back up. I don't know. I think the 6 might be trying to. I think he's got to drop to the back of the pack here in that number 6 due to what happened there under caution. He's coming back out on the track. It looks like he's 3 laps down right now. And they're coming around turn 3 and 4 to bring this thing back under green flag. Pace cars off. Green flag is back underway here. Pope's going to bring them to the green flag. We're going to see if we can't get a wider view of this because they got to stay side by side through turns 1 and 2. As you see Ricky Wittenberg coming back out on track there on the inside, getting back up to speed. This is where people can make their moves now on the backstretch. You see a little bit of 3 wide action here going on into turn 3 and 4. Pope still leading, but a huge gaggle of cars behind him. And there's that 98 of Heath Rutherford on the inside lane trying to get position back here, but that outside lane looks really fast. Getting on the outside of him is that number 79 of Jarrett Woodard. And then the 123 of John Gallagher. All going around him on the outside lane. And then 420 of Rodney Huskins on the outside of him now trying to take that 7th position away from it, or 6th position away from him. He completes the pass. So now it's just a matter of, oh, we got a wreck in the back. looks like the 22 is involved. The 26 may have been involved. Ray Garcia involved. So not a good start here for Ray. So come back up towards the front a little bit. Robert McDonald doing a great job so far, up 6 spots since the drop of the green flag. Sitting right behind Landon Gentry right now. Now these guys will have to make a green flag pit stops around, I'd say around lap 24 to 27. It's going to be a tight window to see. You know, obviously these guys running up front are using more fuel than the guys in the back because they're kind of just coasting around off of everybody else's drive. Gets into the back of Whitehead a little bit there. As it looks like they just he just didn't left the gas as much as Whitehead did. It's an awesome paint job of that number 10. Right now, it looks like he has Albert Lincoln's trying to get around him on the outside lane. You see a little bit of smoke there. You never know what's going to happen behind you. Jamie Shaw has dropped all the way back to 9th place right now. John Gallagher, we talked about him going around Heath Rutherford just a little bit ago, up to 3rd place in that 123. Trying to make those moves happen. Doing a great job making that outside lane work, and he's really taking that 79 car with him as well. Just behind him, Jarrett Woodard. We're going to take a quick look. The guys behind him. This is a battle for 5th and 6th spot between Heath Rutherford and Mike Garguso. Man, just ever so close right here. The 82 gets a good dive in that inside lane, drifts up in front of Heath Rutherford. It's something Heath doesn't want to see because now he's killed his forward momentum. Better look here. Heath trying to make it through wide here. To get around that 79, that 82 now moves up into 4th place, passing the 79 of Woodard. Woodard doing a great job here in the beginning of this one. Single file on the outside. Whoa, Heath gets a little close to that outside wall, comes back down, kind of scares the 16 a little bit there. Oh, that 79 is pushing. He tried to get in there, but he started pushing a little bit too hard. And now he's got a train to the inside building. See if they can't clear him heading into 3 and 4. It looks like they're going to. That's the 67 of, or is it? Yeah, the 67 of Charles Fletcher. And a 7 to Jonah Long on the inside. And the 16 of Albert Likens. Or Likens. Go back and check on Ray Garcia. Back up currently in 31st after that incident. But Ray knows what's coming. There's going to be a caution flag at lap 40 for the end of the stage break. Or the end of the stage. Back up front, Timothy Pope has about a .20 lead over second place. But second place is getting a really good push from that 82. And the 16 is also up there battling for that third spot. The 82 gets right up on the back bumper of that 88. Oh, and there's a car upside down. Looked like it was the 12 of Neil Strader. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. Get your barf bag ready. Because it did not look pretty. Looked like, oh, the 84 just gets that wall and then up and over goes Neil. Didn't even know it was coming. Man. Get your barf bag ready because we're about to ride on board with Strader. Coming through turns 1 and 2, and all of a sudden he kind of just drifts up. Somebody's there, gets clipped, and up and over he goes. Man. Great job by everybody, though, getting around that one. Back up front, 20 laps in, and now that 82 is really diving on the inside of that 88, trying to get around him for second place. Battle here. And now the 16 trying to go to the outside of the 88 as well. Both of them are going to get around the 88. Now the 88 is trying to cross over. Oh, the 82 touches the 16. Oh, man, plenty. Everybody's kind of giving and taking here. But that was very close. The 88 comes out the big loser in that one. But he's trying to fight back on that inside lane. He's seen everybody else use it to get themselves around people. And now the 82 and the 16 side by side for second place. 82 trying to get around that 16. Setting his sights on that number 728. Timothy Pope's a hard one to knock off that first position, but these guys are hungry for that stage 1 win. Looks like a few pit stops start to happen. Cameron Romano in that number 97 down pit road. Oh, I got kind of confused here. There's Reynold Garcia and Ray Garcia, so I didn't realize there was 2 different Garcias here. And now that number 82 trying to take the lead away just in front of the 16 and the 88 on that inside lane. Man, really trying to make this happen, digging in there deep. But he starts pushing a little bit, going to slide up into that outside lane. Now the 16 is going to lead that inside lane. And it looks like more drivers are headed down pit road. Mike Lathan, Scott Nation, Charles Keller. Question is, when will the leaders head in? Landon Gentry is now coming down pit road, along with Jarrett Woodard and Charles Fletcher. Big battle up here for first through about 8th. Right now, Mike is going to the outside of that 728, trying to take that lead away. Side by side, coming off of turn 4. Timothy Pope is trying really hard to dig deep on the inside lane. It's not going to do it for him. Mike is going to lead that lap. Oh, and the 16, there it is. The dive bombs, man, and the 728 and the 82 door slam each other. This is a 3-wide battle for first place right here. And now they step back. John Gallagher trying to throw his hat here in this competition. These guys are going to start coming down pit road very shortly. When's it going to happen? Looks like it's going to happen right now. 728's in. The 123. The 14 is in. Oh, and the 14 gets into the 123 coming down pit road. Jonah Long out there in third right now. Right behind the 16. The gaggle of cars here. Mike's still your leader, but now, gosh, there's so many different people there. I'm trying to figure out who was a lap down and who was not. It's showing Jonah Long in third, but I don't believe that's true. Well, it might be true. Jonah Long coming down pit road. So Jonah Long must have been there because now he's up 23 spots, but I could have sworn I see him come down pit road earlier. And right now it looks like the only driver that has not, well, it looks like everybody has gone down pit road. Well, lap 5, Albert Likens went down pit road, so he should be coming down pit road again anytime for his green flag stop, as well as Dave Schultz and Thomas Stewart in that number 64. So only 3 drivers have not gone down pit road yet, so we will see. Oh, here's Albert as we speak. Coming down pit road, and it looks like Fletcher will take over the, oh, nope. Looks like he's coming down pit road. There's a lot of things on the track making the ticker move around. And right now, looks like Stewart is going to take over the lead if he does not come down pit road this time by. And then the lead will be given back to Timothy Pope. But quite a few drivers here in this pack. You got Timothy Pope, Jamie Shaw, Charles Fletcher, Heath Rutherford, TJ Colbert, Landon Gentry. All in this pack right here, about to take the lead back over. Lap 29 in the books. Thomas Stewart is currently your race leader, but they are not far behind him. He's either going to have to come down pit road here very shortly, or he may run out of gas. So we will see. Still not coming down pit road. Currently 5.4 seconds over second place of Timothy Pope. And then it's just a line of about 7 cars, all nose to tail, coming through turns 1 and 2. And they will assume the lead when that is finished, when Thomas comes in and they go around him. Oh, and there's a car spinning. Who is that? Could not see a number. Is that the... Excuse me while I try to find who that may have been. I believe Mark Reed left the server after his incident spinning out there under caution and collecting quite a few guys. Green flag still out. Timothy Pope, now your leader in that 728 KFC. Is that KFC on the front of that, baby? It's oh, I'm sorry, RFC, Racers for Christ, riding around in his John 316 Toyota, leading everybody around. Got about a half a second lead over the rest of the field. Catching some lap traffic here. Only about 8 laps away from stage number 1. Jamie Shaw right there in second place. I told you all you're going to have to watch him, and I did not lie. Everybody in the Discord said I was biased, and I said yes, because I was on the Shaw brothers team when I raced in the big show a couple of months ago on 3v3s. A lot of really great racers here in the big show. And it just doesn't get any better than this. Long green flag runs, oof, at 82. Slid right in between that 84 and 98. Man. Down the inside goes the 84, or the 82, trying to get back up to Timothy Pope. And right now they're all thinking, you know, okay, the stage is winding down. I need to get in a better position to collect some more cash. And who's at the 64? I believe he is a lap down. Yes, Thomas Stewart. That is who they assume the lead from. Is this big pack of cars back here? She's right on board with Fletcher. Ooh, look like you almost got hit right there as we jumped on board. Getting a good run there. Looks like, I thought he might try to split the 98 and 84. Well, I think you want to stay in line. Now, oh, Jonah Long going down the inside in that number 7, trying to pull up alongside that 14. Not able to do it. Drops back a little bit more. Oh, 33 comes close to the outside wall. Landon Gentry able to save it and keep it going. Timothy Pope now 1.42 seconds over second place. As these drivers try to reel him in. 5 laps to go here in this stage. All these guys doing a great job. They always do. If you want to get in on the next big show, make sure you jump in on Facebook. Give them a follow. Join the group that they have. They're always posting sessions that they've got going on. And you can be guaranteed a big field of drivers showing up every time that there's a big show. 4 laps to go. Pope now losing some ground on second place. Now second place is only back by 0.62. Was almost back a second further. But now they're working on reeling him in. Down to a 0.37. Something must be wrong with that car of Timothy Pope, or just the 82 and 7 are doing a really great job reeling him in, because Pope was so far ahead, and now they're there. And now the question is, who's going to work with who? coming down to this white flag for the stage break. Oh, the 82 slides up in front of the 728. 728's not going to have it. Going to go to the inside. Jonah Long trying to decide who he wants to go with. He's going to stick with the 87 because in his eyes, that's who got him up there. Man, side by side for the lead. First, second, and third right here. First of Mike Gariguso on with Jonah Long and Timothy Pope. Timothy losing a little ground there, but trying to get back up. Coming out of turn 3 and 4, that 82 is going to take the white and green flag for the end of the stage. Caution is out. Dustin Eaton in 4th. Heath Rutherford 5th. 6th is Albert Lycan, Jamie Shaw, Charles Fletcher in 7th or 8th, Lady Gentry 9th, and John Gallagher in 10th. See if we can't get a quick word with Mike. See if he's in Discord. Does not look like it. That's okay. Congratulations on that second or that stage win there, Mike. Now these drivers can work on coming down pit road and getting a reset here. Getting everybody back together on the same lap. Guys are working on their pit strategy right now. They got to come down pit road. I'm sure all these guys will take 4 fresh ones and get back out there. And this is a spot where you kind of want to make sure you hit all your marks right here on pit road, because a mistake on pit road could be really costly. Oh, having some issues here with my there we go. Yeah, so Mike looks like he lost about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots here coming off of pit road. Let's see if we can't talk to. Oh, we're pulling Jamie. Hey, Jamie, it's Tim up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, man. So I told everybody that you are who I'm choosing to win. How's the car feel out there?
Well, I just spun out leaving the pits, and I'm in last place. Went from 6th to last. Not so good.
I was just about to ask what happened, because I was like, wait a second. I know he was like up front.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll work our way back up.
Yeah, you always do. Where's your brother tonight?
Oh, my dad.
Oh,
he's
that's your
not
dad.
Racing tonight.
Oh, jeez. I thought it was your brother. I can't.
No, that's the old man.
That is funny. I don't have a clue why I thought it was your brother, but that's good. Well, you look good out there. The car seems comfortable. Is there anything you think that you could change to be able to get around these guys up front?
I think just patience. I got to stay in that high groove a little longer than I did last time, but I fell back last time. I ducked out.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like that inside lane is difficult to hold it down as well as get people to work with you because if you don't have anybody pushing you, you start losing positions.
Yeah, I find once the tires start to wear off, that's when you start to catch to the certain drivers that can't maintain their tires.
Right. Well, that would be me. I can't maintain my tires for crap. But good luck the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you after you get a podium tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks.
Thanks, Jamie. That was Jamie Shaw in that number 84, and we've got another wreck under caution. This keeps happening. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can't see who that was. Okay, so we're going to go back to the 22 of Mike. See if we can't see what happened here. So 12 slows up. 22 slams on the brakes, gets rear-ended by the 00. 26 hits the 00 and just, man. It's unfortunate. Jonah Long is your current leader. I know his mom is happy. Crazy Mom 305 in the chat. Dig Doug is saying go Cameron. See if we can't find Cameron on the list. Cameron Romano in that number 97 on that inside lane right there. Lap 44 here in the books. They're going to be coming down to the green flag. Pace lights are off. It's going to be a madhouse here. Coming through turns 3 and 4 here. Green flag is in the air. We're back to racing here in the Race-A-Versary number 3. Remember, they got to stay double wide through this situation. As they come off of turn 2, then they can spread out, go where they need to. Big push on that inside lane and outside lane here heading into turns 3 and 4. Jonah able to keep that outside lane right now. The 14 of Dustin Eaton goes back to the outside. Heath Rutherford, big gaggle behind him. This is where the action's at back here. Josh Bittner in that number 184. Oh, these guys start wiggling around. Man, they are on each other's bumper here. Oh, the 20 gets a little tight. 84 is going to go underneath the 82 just in front of him. Mike's got a really strong car there. Josh Bittner's got a really good car here too, is in the that 84. Robert McDonald in that number 10, side by side back here for 9th on back. Quite a bit of side by side racing here. And this is where, you know, you're going to see what guys learned from that first stage. What can they bring to the second stage moving forward? Guys so far just sitting nose to tail. Let's go all the way back to about 8th place where it's double wide. 8th place, 123 in the 84. 123 had a great run during that first stage as well. Some really great clean racing here going on. Scott Potza in that number 90. We'll see if we can't take an onboard ride with him. See everybody in front of him. He's riding that inside lane. He's got to let off a lot coming off of the corner and in the center. Make sure he doesn't slide up and hit anybody. Doing a great job here, riding that inside lane. But you just you see that outside lane just able to tower back around him. They get so much speed off of the corner. He gets the bike going in, but coming off, it's all theirs. Scott now up to the high side, up 10 spots by the way since the drop of the green flag. Great job and great run there by that number 90 Castrol GTX Chevrolet. Still a lot of racing left here. Lap 51. Whoa! And that 81 or 84 gets real tight. Comes down into that 20, but the 20 saved it. Man. Actually, I think that might be... Nope, that's Neil. Oh yeah, it's John Kazaza in that number 20. Battle here for 12th position. Back in front, Timothy Pope in second place, just behind Jonah Long. Jonah Long, by the way, up 26 spots since the drop of the green flag, doing a great job. He started all the way back in 27th spot. Take a quick peek at Ricky Wittenberg in that number 55. Always has great looking cars. Sitting in 27th right now. take a look at another driver. We'll take, Greg Blazin. Currently in 34th in that number 23. He was involved in a couple of situations there early on. Looks like currently only 2 drivers are out of this race. Albert Likens, who wasn't having a bad night. He was up there in the front. May have lost connection. He is currently out. Right now, let's take a look at Ray Garcia back up to 17th. He's had a couple of issues as well. Dave Schultz in 22nd. Oh, and we caught him just as they were wrecking off of turn 2. Man, the 29 of Dave Schultz. Or Dave Schultz, just wrong place, wrong time. A couple of drivers all collected there. Looked like they all pushed at the same time. There's Jamie Shaw on the inside. Coming off of turn 2. Oh, he just hooks on the back of that 97 and just comes across into, I believe that was the 28 of Scott Nation. Man, unfortunate for those two. Come back up here a little bit through. Anthony Shook in 14th. Right now up 18 spots since the drop of the green flag. So, nope, I saw, looks like a couple of people thought they were going to head down pit road, but we are on lap 60. Pit stop should be coming up very shortly, probably around 65-ish time frame. Timothy Pope back in the lead. Got around Jonah Long there. See if I can't give you all. Oh, we got drivers coming down. Greg Whitehead down pit road. Ray Garcia down pit road. Greg Blazin on pit road. Douglas Ross Jr. on pit road. And Reynold Garcia. Oh, is these both trying to come off of pit road while one's coming in. Those things can be pretty tricky. Back on the track, Landon Gentry in 8th. Looking at a battle here with the 88. And just a big battle in front of him here. See how close they really get to that wall. Coming off of turn 2, he's going to come right up next to it on that outside lane, trying to stay in the draft. It's a good run here. Lets off quite early. Wants to go to the inside of that 84. This 82 has been able to make that inside lane work pretty well. Oh, the 84 gets pretty tight up there. Big run off of the 98. Goes to the inside, makes it 3 wide. And he's going to gain possibly 2 spots off of that move. And we're going to, oh, big group of guys coming. Oh, and the 14 gets into the 12. The 12's up on the wall. Coming down pit road, gets into the back of him. But the 12 keeps it straight pretty well. Let's go back and take a look at that. We'll ride on board with the 12 on that one. That gets a little sketchy. Straighter. He lets off coming down pit road. It's slammed into right there. Able to recover though. Still sitting on pit road for quite a while. It looks like maybe he got a penalty possibly. Now my question is, did he get a penalty for getting hit and going too fast? That's actually a good question here. See if I can't get some answers real quick. Coming down pit road now, the leaders, Timothy Pope and Jonah Long. Lap 66 here, so after this, they're going to go all the way to lap 80 before another stop. Timothy Pope back out on the track. We saw them take their pit stop. Arthur Piera in that number 26. Looks like he's coming down pit road now in that Coca-Cola Chevrolet. It's a nice paint job. Sylvian, we've not talked about him tonight. Your current leader in that number 66. Always does a great job here at the big show. Currently your leader. He will have to come down pit road. He's currently leader with David Kelly in second. Or no, David Kelly is in 5th. Charles Fletcher is in 2nd. Just looking through here. So, with everybody coming down pit road, things aren't updating correctly. So now the lead is going to fall to Charles Fletcher, who's not come down pit road yet. In that number 67. down pit road. Dustin Eaton is now your current leader. This is a lot of things that we will see here. Looks like Eaton came down on lap 63. So he's not going to have to come back down pit road, as well as Scott Potts. It says they came down on lap 63 as well. David Kelly has not. Jonah Long has come down pit road. So now things have spread out. So we're going to give you a quick 10-4 broadcasting, crank it up style right here of the big show. So I'm going to crank these engines up and let you hear all the beauty of it. All right, and coming back here, see quite a few. Now Timothy Pope assumes the lead. Doing a great job as we're winding down the laps here. Lap 78 or 77 in the books. You see these two are battling here for that stage win. Timothy Pope, Jonah Long here, 1-2. Then they got about a 3-second lead over Anthony Shook, who has not been down pit road since lap 41. His fuel has got to be close. So it'll be interesting to see if he's able to push this. Because if he is, man, kudos to him. Everybody said that he couldn't make it that far. He will have made it a whole stage. Lap 78 here. Oh, and he's getting real tight. Comes off the corners, tags that wall. Jamie Shaw sitting 13th right now. Back up here, Anthony Shook. I'm just really interested to see if he's going to make it. Lap 79. This is the white flag for this stage. Jonah trying to get all over the back end of Timothy Pope. Gets a good run. Gets right back up on him. Is he going to dive to the inside here, or is he going to take that outside lane? That's going to be the choice. He's going to go to the inside. Gets a really good dig right here. Gets a little tight. Timothy Pope gets him off the corner. Timothy Pope's going to bring home stage number 2. And Anthony Shook, lap 41 was the last time he came down pit road in that number 51. And he is going to be able to finish on almost 40 laps of fuel. I need to double check to see if maybe, because also it says Fletcher hasn't pitted since 41. I know he went down pit road. We're going to have to take a quick talk, see if Anthony Shook is. He is. Hey, Anthony, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what up?
So I'm looking through my statistics, and I'm going to tell you, my live timing has been jacked up during this race. So, did you pit during that last stage?
I did, yes.
You did? Okay, because it's telling me you didn't pit since lap 41, so I was like, there's no way.
No, I think it's lap 65.
Ah, this stupid thing. Okay, so my computer must not caught you going down pit road, so got it. Well, how's the car feeling out there? I mean, you're sitting P3 right now, up 29 spots since the drop of the green flag.
I mean, it's a car.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just started, P32, I think?
Yeah.
Got caught up in a lot of stupid stuff at the beginning, but just kind of taking it slow, taking it easy. And I don't know how I'm getting this low line to work as well as I have been.
Well, it's really paying off right now, that's for sure.
I guess we'll see how it is at the end of the race.
All right, well, you guys are about to come down pit road. I'm going to throw you back down there. Good luck.
I appreciate it, bud.
That was Anthony Shook in that number 91, or 51. Everybody coming down pit road. It's a pit party. See who gains and who loses here. See who makes it off of pit road first. We'll be able to see them come right off of pit road in this angle. Get them, watch them get dropped and down and away. Currently, it looks like, oh, there's a spin on pit road. Looks like the 74. Timothy Pope out first. Jonah Long, the 51 of Shook, and then the 90 of Scott Patza. TJ Caber in that 88, fifth. Jarrett Woodard in sixth. Dustin Eaton in seventh. Jamie Shaw in eighth. Robert McDonald in ninth. And Greg Whitehead rounding out your top 10 here. So we're about halfway through this one. Let me know in the chat who you got your eyes set on. I know Crazy Mom's cheering on Jonah. But let me know who everybody else is cheering for out here. Timothy Pope, your Stage 2 winner. Bringing it home. Keith Rutherford was able to bring home stage number 1. He actually is currently in P17. So a lot of things can change between the stages. And that's what makes the big show so exciting, as we're getting racked up here for the green flag coming through turns 1 and 2 right now. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody watching here tonight, taking time out of your day. Oh, Jonah's sister Ari says go Jonah, and Allison Mulkey says go Jonah as well. So Jonah's got a big fan base out here. As the pace car is off, oh, little bumping going on. Green flag is in the air. Jonah's going to jump out in front of Timothy Pope, but remember, heading into turn 1 and 2, they've got to stay one behind the other. And now we're going to go another 40 laps before the next caution is going to come out, unless a wreck happens here on this restart. Anything can happen here. Tight racing going on into turn 1. Riding on board right now with Jamie Shaw in that outside lane in that number 84. Ooh, we got to check up. Oh, he gets rear-ended. Everybody saves it, though. You can tell that we're riding on board with him, that somebody just got straight into the back side of him. Man. Everybody checked up, though, able to get back together. Oh, and now a big one's happening right on the front stretch. Caution's going to come out for this. Timothy Pope around. Big mess. No caution yet. Anthony Shook is your leader. There it is. Caution flag. We will go back and take a look at that one. That was a big, big wreck. Let's see if we can't go back here. Got a lot to try to catch up. There's cars everywhere, literally. See if we can't ride on board with Charles Keller here. You're going to see somebody go flipping. Cars start twisting and mangling. There's Timothy Pope around. A lot of drivers involved in this one. See if we can't. We're going to see who that was actually flipping. Oh, that was the 33 of. I know that 33. Landon Gentry. See if we can't ride on board here. Man. See if we can't catch up with Landon. Looking through here. There we go. Here's Landon. Hey, Landon, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I'm somehow not dead.
I would say, have you been released from the infield care center?
I'm actually being airlifted to the hospital currently.
Man, so now that takes you from running up there in the top to all the way back to 29th. What's it going to take for you to get back up front now?
Lots of pit strategy. We just got pit at the perfect time and try to beat everyone on pit strategy.
Now with this lap, I was trying to calculate if you make it, but I don't think so.
No. I believe the pit window opens about lap 90 or about 95.
Right. So at this point, do you try to take a shorter pit and try to get back out there? Or, I mean, it's going to be difficult, but it's green flag. I'm going to throw you back up there. Good luck the rest of your race. We'll talk to you again when we get a chance.
Alright,
Thanks, Landon.
see you then.
That was Landon Gentry in that number 33. Took a huge tumble there. Get back up here up front, double wide here through the back stretch and through the back. Now Timothy Pope all the way back to 33rd as well. He's back out there on the track. So Jonah Long is your current leader again. Always familiar with him being up front. Jonah Long, first we go back into this shuffle. This is where chaos can erupt. Ricky Wittenberg up here in 12th right now. Doing a great job, made it through that mess, and is able to gain some great position here. See them all running three wide. I'm trying to see who that was. At the Reynolds Garcia. Yeah, he just came really close to that outside wall there. Look, they're 3-4 wide in front of Ricky Wittenberg right now. Coming up on lap traffic. Oh, he's got to come all the way down to the inside. Had a huge run on that outside lane, and drivers were trying to come in front of him, but he had to bring it back down and get around them. Great job heading into turn 1 and 2 right now. Coming off of turn 2 has been one of the deadlier spots for us. 3 wide just in front of him. Oh, and that 22 gets real close to that 28. Oh, they come so close to touching. Now they push it down. And another big wreck. Collects a lot of cars. Man, Ricky Wittenberg involved. Oh, and they just keep piling in. The 10, the 23, the 123, up and over. Man, now who is the leader? I think Jonah Long's still your leader. Caution flag is out. Huge wreck. See if we can't go back and see where this may have started. There's Ray, but it happens up in front of him. Where's Timothy Pope? Please excuse me, everybody, while I try to gather where this may have happened. Let's see if cockpit. Let's see front out the front. Going right on board with here with Ray Garcia coming through turns. Oh man, somebody just totally nailed that inside line and then came up and oh man. Where's that 123? I know he went for a ride. A big one. There he is, John Gallagher. Let's see if we can't go back. Oh, something happened. Why is it not showing? Oh, there he is. Big ride for the 123. Hey Ray, team up with the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, what's happening, Tim?
Man, what a wild Friends-A-Versary it's been so far. What's the strategy here staying out? I know you went down pit road lap 87. These guys got about, 10-ish laps more than you on fuel. Is that going to change anything for you?
Yeah, the guys that are pitting right now, they'll get fresher tires, and they still will not be able to make it to the stage break. So I have fresher tires, so I'm going to hang as long as I can. I'm going for position, so I'll pit probably right around 110, and then when I come out of the pit cycle, they'll pit. I should be in around 15th position and back in the fight for the last. I was in 29th, so I'm playing strictly for position at this point.
Got it. Well, we rode on board with you, and what a wild ride that was.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some really Looney Tunes things going on track. I've advised everybody. I've warned. I've penalized a couple so far for reckless driving and what have you. But hopefully they can clean it up in this upcoming stage.
And I'm going to assume that Mark Reed just got totally kicked after what happened under caution.
Well, we gave him a break on that, but then when he was by himself, he was running into the walls. And
Huh.
spinning out and what have you, and he was just too dangerous to leave on track.
Makes sense. Thank you for clearing that up. Good luck, and you're going back green here, man.
Exactly. All right, we'll see you at the end.
That was Ray Garcia in that number 00. Green flag is back out, and we'll see if everybody can keep things under wraps. Oh, and we've already got a crash in the back. Green flag still. Looks like we're going to stay green here. Scott Patza going to the inside. Got a great run there. Doing a great job. And another record. People are gonna, Reno Garcia, woo! Able to get it off the track. 64 of Thomas Stewart is involved. Oh no! Reynolds thought twice about that one. Trying to get back on to the track. Back up front. A good break here between the front and second pack, led by Ricky Wittenberg. Man. Oh, 00 off the wall into the 23, or I'm sorry, the 26 of Arthur. Only 19 laps until another caution. We can't get a good look here, that front pack. Love that number 28 Scott Nation Oreo paint job. Checking with Timothy Pope, currently back in 21st with Jonah Long. Is he in front of Jonah? Is that the... I'm sorry, that's the 67 of Fletcher just behind him. Those purples get me. Guys, I'm so sorry. My screen blacked out. That's so embarrassing. I can't apologize. So that last caution, it looks like Dustin Eaton's screen blacked out. I can't tell you. I've had that happen before. And as a driver, I mean, you literally have no idea what's going on out there. So, Dustin, I totally get it. That's and it's ruined races for me as well. And I hate it for other people. But it looks like, I think, are you back out here, Dustin? I'm looking through, oh, there you are. I don't see you on track. It looks like you may have pulled out. But that's unfortunate. You're having a good night here in that number 14. Get back on track. John Kazaza in that number 20. There with Timothy Pope, Jamie Shaw in the 84. So these guys just cruising along. We are currently in stage 3. Stage 3 will be ending in about 15-ish laps. And it's going to be a 30-lap shootout to the end. And that's where chaos is definitely going to erupt. right now. Trying to pull up. Here we go. Take a look back up front. Scott got very close to that wall. Douglas Ross, not talked about him tonight in that number 25 on that outside lane. Made a good clean pass there on Scott Patza. Now Ray Garcia said he'd fall to about 15th place, but right now currently 11th. I think that big shuffle there on that restart really helped him be able to catch a little break there. So might not be as bad as he anticipated, actually. As he's staying with the draft of this lead pack, and Greg Blazin just in front, Landon Gentry, Josh Bittner, Ricky Wittenhouse, Scott Nation in 6th, and Arthur Piera in 5th. So doing a great job there. See if we also can't check in with Sylvian. Just as I go to check in with him, he's off the track. Let's go take a look and see what happened with him. Oh, looks like he was coming down pit road for pit stops. Just not, oh man. Goes right off into the grass, and that is nowhere you want to be. That's really going to mess him up with his time, as these guys are now looking at green flag pit stops. Come back up here to the front. Great battle ensuing right now. Everybody doing a great job here in the third stage. Final stage will be stage number 4, beginning at lap 120. And they'll be racing to lap 150, and I believe that's going to be the craziest stage yet. Stage number 3 has been pretty wild so far. We've had a couple of big wrecks. Actually had to throw 2 cautions because a lot of leaders were involved, but things have cleared up. It's been green flag racing since about lap 95. Oh man, the 84 took a great dive there inside of the 26. Josh trying to make things happen. Hey Dustin, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yo, hey buddy. Hey.
I know that's embarrassing.
Dude, I just want to openly apologize to every single person watching and here. That was not intentional whatsoever. I was pushing hard, and all of a sudden, screen went black. I thought I was still on the outside, and I felt little rumbles. I'm like, all right, I'm up against the wall. And the next thing I know, it came back up, and I was coming through the infield. I was like, oh my god. And I just felt so bad. I didn't know if it was going to do it again, so I just went ahead and bowed out on that one.
Yeah, see, I've had that happen before, and I've had it happen at Daytona while I'm in the lead, and it's the scariest. You just don't know what's going to happen.
You don't want to just like shout it out, because you don't know if you're holding your line. And
right.
If the broadcast wasn't delayed by like 6-7 seconds, I was looking at it. I was like, I seem to be good. And then all of a sudden, my car just veered down towards the inside.
Yeah.
And some people were pissed. One of my buddies was in there and involved in the wreck, and I felt so bad I had to walk away from it for a minute. Because, be honest with you, Timothy Pope and all those guys up front, they're pushing so damn hard. Yeah. And keeping up with them is making me sweat. So,
I know
I was
exactly
consistently up there. It was just like, God, guys, me and Jonah, on that last one, he ended up pulling out a little bit ahead of me in the pits, and they just took off. So I was just doing a good enough job keeping on them, let alone my screen disappears. So.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, if they've never done iRacing, listen, my hands will be cramping, I'm sweating, especially intense situations, I'm just sitting there holding on real tight, trying to make sure I don't hit nobody, get loose, get tight. But,
And the whole time you're sitting in awkward
oof.
positions, you're leaning with the track, tensing up. So, I mean, not to hit somebody is a godsend, let alone win one of these things. But
Right. Yeah,
I
well,
just
you were
wanted
doing
to
great tonight.
I just wanted to apologize, man.
No,
Because
that's
when I
great.
went back and looked at it, I was like, dude, that looks so intentional, but I would never do that.
See, I couldn't figure out who it was because there were so many cars on my screen that it wouldn't tell
Oh,
me who it was.
you should have seen my face when I like the screen came back up and I saw I was crossing the apron going back up the hill. And I'm like, oh my God, we're sending people to space today. And yeah, man, sorry.
Hey, it's all good. It's all a part of iRacing, and I mean dealing with what's that net code and little things. I've even had the game shut down in the middle of a broadcast. So
Let's just call it iRacing adversity,
yeah.
Just keep an eye on that number 13. You're not showing them a lot, but that's a little trooper, man. Dave
13
Kelly,
words. David Kelly.
team orangutan. Get it?
Yeah, listen, he was stretching the fuel and making it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in there now. I'm in there coaching him. I'm watching his
There you
stuff
go.
since so I'm trying to help him out, and I was training with him a lot beforehand, trying to get him up to speed, and he seems to be adapting pretty well.
Awesome. Well, my goal is to have somebody else broadcasting up here next month, and I'm gonna jump down there in the car with you guys.
Come on, man. Come down there. I'll be there. I race every big show event. Like I don't do all the races during the months, but all the major ones I'm there, man.
Right. Yeah, it's always fun, and I appreciate you coming out and jumping up. And I was sitting here. I barely look at my Discord when I'm broadcasting. I was like, oh, somebody's trying to talk to me. Like.
Well, yeah, because I thought we'd been in chats before, so when I went to send the message and it wouldn't, I was like, what?
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. Some things have been going on that's weird.
It's all good, man. Well, good luck, watching the rest of this crazy stuff.
All right, you too. Good luck, man.
See ya.
Good luck coaching David.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. He's gonna be up there. See ya.
See ya. That was Dustin Eaton in that number 14. Got involved in that big one. Screen went black. It's unfortunate. I hate when that happens. But it's all a part of some things that does happen. Right now, while we were waiting, Josh Bittner is your current leader right now. Scott Potza in second, and Jonah Long in third. Curtin Barnett, we've not talked about him in that 43, up in P4 right now. These guys will be looking for pit road, or they may just take it to the end of this to keep that position, but I don't know that they can. Let me take a look at, it'll be close. Their fuel window, about 25-ish laps, lap 118. They may be able to make it on the rest of the way. They only got to make it to lap 120, and they'll be good to go. You see these four, they are about 2.5 seconds ahead of 5th place of Ricky Wittenberg. Then Landon Gentry behind him. Arthur Piera in 7th. Douglas Ross in 8th. Scott Nation in 9th. And Greg Blazin in 10th. We're across for lap 119. White flag should be out. Josh Bittner looking at bringing home stage number 3 in that 184. Trying to break the draft from the guys behind him. He knows he's got Jonah Long all over his back bumper. Trying to keep him off of it. Coming off of turn 4. Caution flag's going to wave as they cross the line. Caution flag is out. Not yet. There it is. Josh Bittner is going to be your stage 3 winner. See if I can't find him for an interview. There he is. Josh, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How are you?
Man, bringing home stage number 3. Tell me, how much did that last caution help you out?
I don't know if it was much as the caution or the Days of Thunder moments I had avoiding all those wrecks, especially because I seem to have a magnet on my car going right to them earlier on. I battling up to the front and just felt great to finally get up there and love racing with Jonah and some of those guys. So it's been a lot of fun so far. Love the setup Ray's got.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's. I love seeing that so far tonight. We've had 3 different stage winners, so it's been very difficult for everybody to stay on top. Heading into this final stage, what are you going to be looking to do to survive?
Honestly, I have no idea what to do because the whole time I've spent driving back up to the front, I had something to do. But no, I'm just going to try to keep it clean and protect the inside a little bit, not let myself get freight trained because that seems to be a recurring theme here.
Yeah, well, it looks like so far that outside lane is able to hold its own. The inside, a couple of drivers can make that inside work, and a couple of drivers can use it to pass and then get back to the outside lane. So head into the final stage. Good luck. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to you at the end of this one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh. All right, that was Josh Bittner. Oh, looks like he may have missed his pit stall a little bit. I was switching screens. But we will see what happens here on the exit of pit road. See if I can't get the pit lane going here. He's down and away. But it looks like he's leading everybody right now. Or is that Jonah Long? Yeah, it looks like Jonah Long is in first, Bittner in second, third is Patza, Barnett in fourth, Wittenberg fifth, Gentry sixth, Piera in seventh, Ross in eighth, Blazin in ninth, and Nation in 10th. Let's we're gonna give a quick talk to Greg Blazin here. See if I can't bring him down. There he is. Hey Greg, it's Tim up at the booth. You got a copy?
Hey Tim, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I mean, you know, last stage when I was doing a check-in on you, you were about 20, I think 7th, but here you are, sitting P9 for the final stage. What's it going to take for you to be able to get around these guys?
A little bit of luck, little strategy. I did a little pit really late, and I was able to make it without having to pit there at the end.
Yeah.
Of that stage, so that helped out a lot. So a little bit of pit strategy and stuff, staying out of trouble.
Awesome. Well, good luck. Just wanted to check in with you. Say great job tonight. I mean, looking at the people in front of you, I mean, they've Jonah 26 spots since the drop of the green flag, 26 for Josh, 21 for Scott, 22 for Ricky, 25 for Kurt, 29 for Douglas, who's starting right there in the 25 right next to you. So a lot of guys in front of you have come all the way from the back to the front. So it should be a good final stage.
A lot of it's, like just the pit strategy and staying out of trouble. They were really racy at the beginning there. I don't know why they were so racy. So I guess
it's just
find
nature.
out what happens here.
Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you after the race.
All right, thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Greg. That was Greg Blazin in that number 23. Oh, everybody buckle up. Lap 123 of 150. Green flag is about to be thrown. This is going to be a wild restart right here. This is going to be the restart of the night. Green flag is in the air. Back up green here at Michigan for the Race-A-Versary 150. Lap 124. We're heading to lap 150 for the winner to be crowned. So side by side, all the way through turns 1 and 2, the backstretch, they can start going into whatever lane they want. 3 wide coming off of 2 though. The 25 is there on the outside, Douglas Ross Jr. And coming down the backstretch, everything is kosher so far. Question is, where will chaos erupt on the track? Right now, Ray Garcia back in 21st right there on that inside lane, black car right behind the red one. He's looking to get back up front. Ricky Wittenberg sitting in 4th right now in that outside lane. Oh, that 43 gets really tight. Now it's going to go 3 wide. Landon Gentry's going to go to the inside of him. 2, 3 wide coming down the back stretch. Douglas Ross making some moves back there on the inside. Just inside of that 24 and that 84 of Jamie Shaw in the outside lane. He's going to go to the inside of that 43. Look at Landon Gentry up there behind Ricky Wittenberg. 3 wide heading to the stripe here for 8th place. And now he's going to drop back in behind that 24 of Eric. Oh, Landon Gentry makes contact with that 26. Able to hold it, goes back to the outside lane. 26 losing a lot of ground now in that Coca-Cola Chevrolet. Got freight trained by a couple people. There's Timothy Pope with that 728 sitting in P15 right now. Back up front, Douglas Ross Jr. making moves to the inside lane. I hear wrecking. I saw something happen at the corner of, looks like Timothy Pope is involved. We're going to go back and take a look here. Caution flag is out, 24 laps to go. Oh man, this looks like this could be quite the big one. Oh, looks like the 29. Oh, got out there, he goes to miss and clips the 728. And around she goes. Timothy Pope just not having a good night tonight. Looks like Ray Garcia is involved. Man. The caution flag is out as these guys get racked back up. Oh! Guys back here wrecking because they didn't check up fast enough to 20, the 3. So big mess back there. All right, that might have been Arthur, I'm not sure. 23 laps to go here. Question is, who's going to come down pit road? Because you come down pit road now, you'll be good to go to the end. And here it is. Everybody's coming down pit road. Question is, do they take 4? Do they just take fuel to get them back out and get some pit positions? That's what's going to be interesting to see here off of pit lane. See who's coming down. Oh, I see a black car that is leading. Who is that? Is that Neil? Yeah, it's Neil in the 12 car. Looks like he may have taken some strategy. The 84, Jonah Long, Scott Patza. Yeah, Neil had a 9-second pit stop. I bet he took fuel only. 29 car wrecking again coming out of pit road. Man. Oh, and there's the cone. It's taking a beating right now. So Neil Strader is your current leader in that number 12. 22 laps to go here. Go Neil. Amanda's in the chat cheering on Neil. Nice looking paint job there. Pace lights are off. Strader is going to start on the inside lane there. And this is where chaos really just starts getting difficult. These drivers want that cash. I believe the winner tonight is taking home. Where are my notes? There it is. 125 is what the winner is taking home tonight here. After we take the checkered flag in about 21 laps. Depending on how this thing ends, there could be some green, white checkers. Could be some green, white checkers or wreckers, as I call them. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on Tinfoil Broadcasting. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube.